Annual event of AHISDO Integrated Sustainable Development Organization. AHISDO is governed by a General Assembly of members drawn from the community, youth and the government representatives. AHISDO is governed by a General Assembly of members drawn from the community, youth and the government representatives. AHISDO has so many projects which are integrated community development with a special focus for the support of orphans and highly vulnerable children, helpless elderly, and the youth based on the area at Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Kirkos Sub-City, Warada 5, with cooperation of different donors which are Comic Relief UK, Kindor House, Addis Germany, Ethiopian, Netherlands, and different individual donors. The annual event program started at the morning time by feeding the breakfast or orphans and the highly vulnerable children and the younger youth. There was a discussion led by Ato Taddese, Program and Deputy Manager, Ato Ashanafi, Finance and Administration Head, and Wezarit Abarash, Program Officer, and coordinated by Ato Masfen, Program Officer. On the discussion, the Deputy Manager welcomed all the participants, students, and gave the highlight on the contents of the agenda and the importance of consultation meeting. After long discussions with the student, the participants suggested a few important points that will be useful to improve our work of the coming academic year.
This organization should continue. Although I am completing my study, the kids and the younger children must get the proper education and support. Money runs out and health is also disturbed. But what remains is to do the right thing in the eyes of God.
Mainly emphasized on the active involvement of all the participants in the discussion, because your output will help to improve ourselves so as to focus improve our future plan for the coming academic year 2017-2018. Among the suggestions, two main points were forwarded. The first one and the important was the community library should be opened by different texts and reference books that will best serve the need of all students at the grade levels. And the other important thing that was raised is money should be deposited at the bank in the name of the students. To Taddese advise the youth about a discipline, learning and how to use the time properly. And also Wezarit Abarash announced some important message to the students. And then the next things will be the lunch ceremony. After lunch ceremony, there was a discussion that is continued from the morning discussion. After the lunch over, the panel discussion started with the parent, guardian, as well as top management staffs. Basha Kabrom, chairperson of the board, member of the board, Ato Taddese, program and deputy manager, Ato Ayele, general manager and head of IGA, Ato Ashanafi, head of finance and administration, welcomed all the participants, including distinguished guests from different relevant Warada offices. And the board chairman also welcomed all the participants and gave a speech, especially by giving emphasis on the importance of having such a kind of meeting, which will enable us to come together to discuss about our children's, which are mutual problems. Often, coming together will enable us to get common solutions for the good of our children. In his speech, Basha Kibrom highly advised both the parents as well as the students so as to improve their poor academic performance in the coming academic year better than this year. Whereas regarding parents, he has also seriously advised as they should make consistent and intense follow-ups against their children, because parents are more responsible than AHISDO and should know where she is in, with whom spends in and out of the school. On the side of the student, he has also advised them as should give most of their time to study to improve and be successful in life. Finally, Basha Kibrom wished the meeting success in its deliberations and officially opened the common consultative meetings. Ato Tade's advice to the parents and the guardians about upbringing and follow-up of their childhood. Children show different kinds of sport activities, which is trainer for the last 2 months by those are for students, 3 of them are females, and the prize given to the students by the member of the boards. Member of the boards, and then children shows different kinds of sport activities, which is trained for the last 2 months by a voluntary coach. There was a thank you picture photo ceremony to the sponsors and the donors. At the end of the meeting, Ato Ayele thanked all the sponsors who generously have been contributing their expertise, judgment, guidance and resources. Besides, he thanked the Parents Guardian Committee for their grateful and unhesitating contribution for the success of the program in the past 2 years. He also thanked the AHISDO staff for their effort who have worked without rest throughout the weekend so as to attain the goals.
ተሰብስቦ ባንዳ ሳብሲያከብር ተሳስቶ ፍቅር ነገሰ በእኛ መሃል እንኳን አደረሰ ሰው ሲባባል ልዩ ቀን ነው ዛሬ ዛሬ ልዩ ሀሳባችን ይምላ ቤታችን ይቃና እንሰላም ጤናዬ ሀሳባችን ይምላ ቤታችን ይቃና እንሰላም ጤናዬ ሁሉም ከያለበት ተሰብስቦ አንድ ሀሳብ ሲያከብር ተሳስቦ ፍቅር ነገሰ በእኛ መሃል እንኳን አደረሰ ሰው ሲባባል ልዩ ቀን ነው ዛሬ ዛሬ ልዩ ቀን ነው በጣም ደስ የሚል ዛሬ ዛሬ ልዩ ቀን ነው በጣም ደስ የሚል ሸክተፍ 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 በደስታ ባቡ ሸክተፍ 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 በደስታ ባቡ ሸክተፍ 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 ሀሳባችን ይሙላ ቤታችን ይቃና እንሰላም ጤናዬ ሀሳባችን ይሙላ ቤታችን ይቃና እንሰላም ጤናዬ ሁሉም ከያለበት ተሰብስቦ በአንድ ሀሳብ ሲያከብር ተሳስቦ ፍቅር ነገሰ